Video. Hello. Hey, this is LaDosha Wright. I'm here at the RevAir Design Team Hair Salon, and I have been selected to try out the one and only RevAir. Here we go. This is the RevAir, and this is the reverse hair blow drying system. And so how this apparatus works is that we are going to section the hair and we're going to feed the hair into this, and it's going to pull the hair dry. If I flick my button up, that's going to be high heat. If I flick my button down, that's going to be low heat. It comes with this pretty cool, very sturdy stand, and it's going to hold the blow dryer unit. And then the unit itself, it's like a little vacuum, a little, very futuristic. And so the tension, the lower the tension, the less the pull. The higher the tension, the tighter the pull. So we're gonna start off with like number 4. That's like about a medium tension. So we're gonna make sure that we're not pulling the hair too tight. So I am a licensed cosmetologist testing this out. So we're gonna see how this works. Now they're using the hair mapping system. So this is a primer, and this is for hair types 3 and 4. So her, in layman's term, she would have like medium strength or medium density, not a very dense, thick head of hair, okay? So let's see how, whoops. And we're gonna just change the lighting here. Is that lighting better? Oh, okay. That lighting is much, much better, okay? So again, I'm going to use, this is going to be for, there it is there, guys. There it is, okay, 3 and 4, okay? So what we're gonna do, now this is per the manufacturer's instructions, so don't make this stuff up at home. So our hair has been towel blotted, and we can see her density. So she's not too thick, she's not too fine, but her hair is pretty soft, and yes, she has texture. So we can see that she has some nice wave curls here. So this is 3, 4. And it's imperative that we use the correct comb. So we're going to use the comb and section the hair. Now I believe in a method to the madness. So we're gonna start her sections from the back forward. I would not start from the top down just because that's backwards, okay? So I'm combing the hair out. Also, you want to make sure that you are, I would have most of the water out of the hair. So we're going to towel blot. Really good here. Don't do that, no, because you'll tangle it up. All right, so now, the manufacturer would like for us to use this not heavy. So don't use this very heavily, okay? I'm sorry, I said 3, 4. This is 1, 2, sorry. 1, 2, there it is. 1, 2, okay? All right, so we're gonna open this up, and it's safe. That's what it's looking like. And I'm going to use maybe like a dime size amount. Now, if you have more density, more fibers, then of course you're going to use more. I'm gonna place it in my hand, rub it all around like you're putting on lotion, and we're gonna start from the ends, working our way to the scalp. All right, there we go. Come on back down. Now you always want to comb the product through to ensure that it is on all of your fibers. So this is very light, and we can see it is not taking out her hair. It is not weighing down her hair. Okay, so now the machine is loud, okay? It's a little loud, but that's okay. So this is for home use, but I'm in a hair salon giving this a try out. And we're gonna see if it's also great for a hair salon, but I do like the concept behind the RevAir review, okay? The RevAir review, that's R-E-V-A-I-R. and you can visit their website. And we are using the RevAir products. So I'm just going to section this over again. I'm back. Okay. All right. So section this. And I'm going to put a little timer. Hey, Jamila, can you put us on a timer of like 15 minutes? So we're going to do, yeah, that's fine. So we have Jamila in the back. She's been my ace, okay? So she's going to time this. In a hair salon, the industry standard of blow drying any texture of hair is 15 minutes. So let's see if we can make this happen, okay? Remember, I'm going to go high heat. I'm not going to go low. I'm going to turn it on, right? Oh, the off and on switch is it's up here on top. Okay? All right. So there it is, guys. And it's not taking, how does this feel? She like, get it, Kilolo. And now I'm just filling the scalp and making sure that it's dry. Is that too hot? She said, nope, not even too hot. All right, and I can just come down and fill it. That's looking pretty cool. And okay, a little bit more. Voila, there it is. Now, because it has this sturdy stand, I'm not going to turn it off. I'm just about to get jiggy with it, okay? Here we go. Remember, small subsections. We're going to call this a method to the madness, okay? All right. Comb your section out. Woohoo! Did you guys see that? There it is. And they're like, turn it around. And bingo. I don't know. I think they about to give something around for the money. I'm getting sold here now. Holla, hold on. Give it up to my client who's trusting me with this. Now don't be impatient. Just take your time. It's just a new way of thinking. I am going to be using this. I'm going to keep it 100, okay? I'm going to use it. I think that this would be great for children. I think it's absolutely phenomenal for people who are tender-headed, who don't like that whole tugging compared to the blow dry. So what I am going to do is I'm going to do one side of her hair with the regular blow dryer and the other half with the RevAir, okay? Now lose the clip. Oh, lost the clip. Feels really good. Let's get it in there. I guided it in, by the way. Voila, see? And it's very gentle. Now we can feel this on the scalp. So if you're tender-headed, you just came out of a weave, some braids, and that scalp is a little sore, this way just may do it, okay? Alright, so doesn't take a lot. Now I'm giving myself some fudge factor because I'm reaching, okay? And that's for the sake of this video. And just, you know, again, you want to match your section to that density, okay? So there's my section, there it is. And I want you guys to see it is getting her regrowth nice and smooth. Now we have to understand she does not have a lot of texture. So we're gonna try this on some true Afro. You guys are calling it type 4 hair. And that's, I'm sold. I don't care what girls say. Okay. Now somebody's like, comb it. I wanna see what it looks like. There it is, I'm combing it. So that's still a little wet. You can see that. So we're gonna come back over that. Get your section. I think this will also be great for dads, you know, because men, this can be a little awkward if you have your baby at home, your daughter, you know, you're like, mom's gone away. She's on a vacation out with the girls or getting her hair done at the hair salon. Baby, go ahead, I got this, okay? So here you go for the father. All right, and you can move this around. It's not tangling the hair. You see that? My fingers are coming through, okay? Voila, you see the difference? Bam! Cisco, bam, bam, all right? I like the product too. I don't like the language on it, but that's just me. There you go, you saw that? Now, I'm going to recommend that we still use resistance, because when you use resistance, you can get that nice smoothness on the scalp. So, holding back, no. Forward, yes. And there is a nice, and you can feel it. And that scalp is not tugging. You see that? So this is not hurting. She ain't even slapped me yet, you see? And that's her own sheen from the product. So that hair does have movement. It's not greasy. You know, so for all of you people, I don't want to like grease in my hair. Guess what? It's not greasy, so be quiet. Alright. So this is my side I'm going to try with the blow dryer. That's my little subsection. Now you will need clips to hold the hair down. And I'm going to try this on the shorter head of hair. I have another guest whose hair is shorter. And here is my piece. There's my apparatus. Goes in. Did you guys see that? Ooh. There it is. See? And move it around so you can get that right. And I'm going to have a tilt her head so that I can get that resistance to pull that straight. And she's just gonna come over. The cuticles are sealed. Now I know what you're thinking. What about the baby hair? Y'all know black folk love the baby hair, okay? So let's try it on the baby hair. Okay. It works on the baby hair. You see that? It's not pulling it tight. I'm gonna do it again. She ain't frowning. I'm not paying her to do this. You gotta know, how does that feel? She's like, all right, Dodo, okay. And y'all see it, this real, y'all like that? I don't like black hair, but this is a real sister. Okay, this real hair, so that's working, okay? So, it does work on the baby hair. So no, it ain't gonna work. No, come on, people. This is technology here. So my subsection again. I am going to take it home and record myself using it on myself, okay? A little dexterity, okay? Going and see it? Now see it? And I'm still suggesting resistance. And I'm just moving that around to get that scalp dry. I think for children, people who are tender-headed, hairstylists who are new to the industry, they're intimidated by the skills of the Denman brush, round brushing. I'm sure you can over-direct this and create volume, as we'll see. And yippers, there's the volume. So that's volume. That's real 100% volume, okay? So yeah. Frederick Fakai and all these Jose Iberes, you know, the Nikos, I don't know, Ted Gibson. What's up, Ted? How you doing? They may not like this too much because you don't get that showmanship that we like to do. But everybody that comes to a hair salon is not Hollywood, okay? But on a movie set, a stylist, you know, working on a movie set or a television set, I would use this. It's loud, so I'm sure they can advance the technology to make this not be so loud. And again, I'm just moving this around to get her scalp, and I can test this to see how, and that's still wet, and move this. So if I was on a movie set, no. If I was on a television set, I had my own styling room, yes, I would. If I was a stylist of the star's children, yes, I would. If I was a dad, yes. A mom, yes. So everybody would get a yes, except in the case of a platform artist, or if you're at the New York Fashion Week, hail to the no, okay? But this ain't for New York Fashion Week. To create volume, bring it over. You're gonna exercise your erector pili muscle and bring it over and bring it back. Voila, we have volume. There it is. For the baby hair, on afro hair, what you're gonna do is just hold that back and just work it. Don't put all the hair in it. And it is smoothing that out, okay? So now I'm gonna turn this off. That did not turn it off, that just turned the heat on neutral. The off button is here. And so now I'm going to get another comb. So let's comb the hair. So I'm using like a medium tooth comb. Bam, no static on the hair. If I was gonna flat iron it, here's a pintail comb. And I'm sold. The RevAir, 10 stars, except if you're on a platform. If you're a platform artist, this does not look as cool. How many minutes was that on this back, Jamila?
1:58 left.
So that, and I have 15 minutes?
No, you got 1 minute.
I'm saying, how many was it altogether?
About 15.
So that was 15 minutes. So now this was a video. So I would say in real life, if I wasn't doing this video at home, I probably could rock this whole head in about 10 minutes, for real, for real. So now I'm gonna come over, I'm gonna blow dry this side with a regular, good old fashioned blow dryer. So let me just, we're gonna move down to this station. So let's just follow us down. So y'all won't think this is a real hair salon. You see that? We have an oven, we got hair care products. Come on down. We have another styling station here. This is not my kitchen, okay? We have an oven, okay? So we are back here. We are at my styling station, and I'm going to blow dry her with a regular blow dryer. And I'm going to use a vent brush, okay? And I'm gonna use the vent brush so we can create volume. Now, when we're blow drying regular hair, we still like to do subsections. So I'm gonna stay in honor of the subsection rule. Get some more clips. I don't know how people make these YouTube videos. I guess they're called preparation, okay? So here we go. Now back here, I had already dried her. See that's already dry. So we're just gonna go here and subsection it out. Blow dryer, brush. Same rule, a little tension on here. And I have my blow dryer on, this is regular medium heat, this is not very high heat. Now we were creating volume, correct? So I'm gonna blow dry this forward. In all fairness, this back here, we were smoothing it down. And this we were creating volume. And let me just switch my camera. Hey, hello Wendy Williams, boys. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so let's bring it over here. There we go. I think we're looking good here. Now I'm creating volume because we wanted to see what's the difference. And I'm still going to get her baby hair, the hairline. We can get this straight with that same traditional technique. Now I used a vent brush over the Denman because we were about creating volume, okay? So I don't want to cheat and go over to the other side. And y'all be like, she just blended that in. No, I did not blend it in. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay, so here is her head. Hold your head straight down. I don't know. You cannot tell the difference. I'm going to take the phone off the stand and I'm going to let you see the hair because I know what all the colored folk is saying, all the people, the brown, the black. Now we black and brown people, we were black people, we were African Americans. So I know what people with texture hair, all of us are going to say. I want you to bring that camera closer. I want you to show me the hairline. I want you to show me the regrowth. And so I'm going to do that. You cannot tell the difference. At this point, you're talking about a cognitive restructuring, which is what my book, What They Don't Tell You at the Hair Salon, is all about. It's changing the way you look at this. So the results are the same, okay? So here we go. Let's see. I'm going to pop this off here. And here we are close. The regrowth is smooth on both. There we go. Whoops. So on both. This is the RevAir. This is the vent brush. So the RevAir has it a little, now I use the vent brush which doesn't pull as taut, but you still get where we're going. It's pretty smooth. Hold your head back. Here's the hairline. This is the brush and this is the RevAir. You cannot tell the difference, okay? Let me bring this camera all through the hair. Let me comb it. Now, you can't hate on this. I'm sorry. You can't hate. You can only congratulate, okay? I'm going to put this back up. So, I'm 24 minutes into my video here, and whoops, I'm gonna keep it 100, okay? So I specialize in trichology. So my job is a little bit different compared to other cosmetologists, in as much that I'm very focused on the science of the scalp and the hair. So when I'm gonna pull out my little homegirl, this is Scaly, not Shelly, but Scaly. So from a trichological standpoint, I'm going to recommend the RevAir. One, because this muscle here, this erector pili muscle, when you put the RevAir on it, you can still exercise that muscle, which helps hold the hair onto the hair. This here is your sebaceous glands, which your scalp makes its own. So when you put the RevAir onto the hair, it's sliding the scalp's natural oils down. When it comes to the cuticle, it gets a 100% A+ on sealing the cuticle. The hair is nice and smooth. It's a little warm in here. The hair is not reverting. I did not put anything on her hair deliberately. This is the product that we put on there. I'm gonna run back and get it right quick. So this was the product's little grab bag, which is dope, by the way. It's got that little black sexiness to it. The RevAir, you know, biting off of the, what's that, the Tiffany's, you know, color. So they jumping on it. I ain't saying I like Tiffany's, but shameless plug. This is a little gloss spray. We're gonna try that. So their directions, it says tribology, okay? Tri as in 3, tricho is hair. So this is tri as in 3. So they have wave goodbye, play it straight, bright spot where you're gonna add to it. So finer to medium, medium to thicker. But they're using the hair mapping system, the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, fine, 2, fine to medium, 3, medium, 4, a little bit dense, more dense, or the hair is actually stronger. Okay, I don't like the language, but everybody's using it, so don't listen to me. Majority vote rules in America. Everybody likes hair mapping, so it is. So we're gonna stick with the hair mapping. This matches the color. As an author, I love literacy. So for people who are not big on reading, they may not be from the United States, I like it because if you're not a good reader, you can look at the color and it matches the color. You see that? So for people who, because sometimes hairstylists, we don't read directions and we're literate, okay? So if you don't read the directions, no problem. Guess what? They have it matching up. The directions are simple, a little bit. It feels really good. How does your hair feel? She said nice and clean. I'm gonna have you comb it. So this is a real human, this is not a bot. So comb it really good so they can see. How does that product feel on your hair, honestly?
Feels really good and light.
Feels good and light. Is it manageable?
Yes,
Does your hair feel full, like it's volume? Is it greasy and?
it feels full.
It feels full. So our goal, and that is for the hair types 1 and 2, you don't want it real greasy, you know, you don't want that on the hair. So she's liking it and she can actually comb through it. So she couldn't feel the difference. It wasn't tugging on her scalp. I'm gonna go ahead on a flat iron her. You don't need to see that part because RevAir don't make flat irons, not yet. So this gets a 10 plus. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do it on a shorter shorter length, but the same type. And I'm giving this a perfect 10 plus, okay? So from a hairstylist point, I love it because it's user-friendly. It's loud, it is loud. So in the hair salon, we ain't gonna be able to gossip. But who needs gossip when you got RevAir, right? Okay? So it's a little loud, but it does work. It's user-friendly, there's no tugging. So for all my tender-headed people, all my, hold your head this way, okay? So this is gonna work. For your dads, it's gonna work. The only people, if you work on a movie set, too loud. If you're in on a television set like a SNL, I need y'all need some hire, come on, hire me SNL. You can go into your own private room and use this scenario. If you're on a tour bus, it's gonna work great for all you traveling hairstylists. It's gonna be wonderful. I don't know about putting it on an airplane, but if you're on a tour bus, it's gonna work wonderful. The only people that's absolutely positively not, I'm going to say it again, would be people who are working like New York Fashion Week, your platform artistry, because it doesn't give you the fluidness that a thin cord could give you on a styling stage. But I would sell this in the hair salon. I would use it in the hair salon. It does take up space. So these new hair salons have all these new little tiny, I'm gonna call them slave stations. But if you're a super stylist like me, just go and get you one of them Craftsman tool kits or carts, or a new cart that's made by Belvedere, and you can go ahead and sit your RevAir up there and pop it, get your MJ on, make it happen. Peace, love, and hair. 10 plus for RevAir from a hairstylist who absolutely writes books and loves hair. Bye.